know what he said.
You heard it? You seen the video?
I know what he said. He said when he finally faced me, I beat him.
Oh, dang. So that's gonna happen?
Wow. Wow.
Not just acknowledge reality that Mike Tyson was an old, broken man.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. took aim at Mike Tyson after Tyson released a new training clip, saying the former heavyweight champion appeared drained and fatigued following camp. Mayweather questioned Tyson's stamina and conditioning, suggesting the visible exhaustion could become a serious issue when they finally step into the ring.
What? Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Woo! We fight. We stay here. Build a good boss. I get it. I like that. I always want to try and catch you down here.
Mike Tyson is shown going all out in a grueling sparring session with his trainer, gasping for air and clearly fatigued, yet refusing to slow down as he forces himself to keep pressing forward through the exhaustion.
Oh, yeah. Ah! That's the next one. You got two? That's one. How we gonna do it?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. confidently declares that he'll turn the bout into a must-watch spectacle, vowing non-stop action and high-level entertainment that will keep fans locked in from the opening bell to the final round.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna throw a few punches. Like, I'm taking this seriously, and I'm trying to fight Tyson.
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want to see, excitement.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan emphasizes that Mike Tyson still holds a clear physical advantage over Floyd Mayweather Jr., noting the noticeable gap in size, strength, and overall presence between the two fighters.
So much bigger than him.
Yeah,
he's
but
so much bigger than him.
he's not gonna land a fist on Mayweather.
Right. It's
Not
gonna be
after
hard.
his last performance. You know, I think
Yeah.
Tyson just needs
What do
to
you
get
think
him.
was going on with that? The last one. It looked a little bit like sparring.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was scripted.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Tyson biting his gloves, and like you could just, it was taking all that he could not to like hit him. He, and it was just like, it's heartbreaking to see a icon go out like that.
Yeah.
You know, and
But it's crazy also.
Mike Tyson powers through intense dumbbell workouts with steady control and laser focus, building strength in his arms and shoulders while pushing his endurance to the limit during grueling gym sessions.
I give you money. Are you crazy?
Only 12. That's all we want. To the middle. 1, 2, 3.
A little slow on the way down.
4. There we go. 9. One more.
And slow.
10. No problem. Great set. Best set yet. Final round. Last one. Nice and strong. 35. Let's go. 1, 2. Here we go. 3, 4. Nice. 5. Yes, sir. 6, 7.
Strong.
8. Strong.
9.
Got this.
We go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 8, 9. One more.
10.
Yeah. Nice work, Mike. Yes, sir. Great work.
A major talking point surrounding this matchup is the significant age gap, with Mike Tyson approaching 59 and Floyd Mayweather Jr. at 48, prompting questions about how competitive and physically demanding the fight can truly be at this stage of their careers.
I don't mind if either guy gets paid. Again, we talk about Mike and his past financial issues. I hope that that's not the same thing going on with him now, even though who knows how this man spends his money. He made a ton of money to fight Jake Paul, and good for him. His name value carried that fight, and it did a crazy number. I'm sure he'll make a crazy number here, but Floyd Mayweather is the one that seems like he needs the money more right now. Our guy, Andreas Hale, wrote a story that is kind of went somewhat viral. That's crazy, the laugh faces. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars from his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014. The boxer is said to have been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday, and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Haymon.
Holly Mullen AG notes that Mike Tyson continues to generate massive earnings, as his legendary name alone attracts global attention and ensures that any fight he steps into becomes highly profitable.
The aspect of it with a new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing. There's nothing that's going to match the Mayweather-Pacquiao era of that time where they were flying and people wanted to see that fight. This is not going to be that feeling on the morning of. But like the champ said, on the morning of, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, I think you're gonna end up, ordering that pay-per-view or watching on Netflix, whatever. This is on Netflix.
Wade Plemons delivers a candid take on the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting the clear limitations Tyson shows at this stage of his career. Reflecting on Tyson's performance against Jake Paul, Wade points out that his mobility and overall effectiveness were already diminished, visible in his limping to the ring and struggles with hip and other physical issues. While Tyson still demonstrates impressive strength, Wade emphasizes that Mayweather presents a far greater challenge. Floyd's unmatched speed, precision, and tactical expertise are likely to expose Tyson's slowed reflexes, making him appear sluggish and less effective. Wade also references Terence Crawford commentary on Tyson's unusual behavior in past bouts, including biting his gloves to restrain his own power. This habit highlights the extreme measures Tyson takes to control himself, even when facing less formidable opponents, a concern that could be magnified when facing Mayweather's elite skill set.
Floyd Mayweather fight exhibition is even more sad because you've already seen the illusion of what Mike has left is already gone. We saw it. Versus Jake Paul, he was limping on his way to the ring. Probably got terrible hips, still strong as an ox, but how much can you really expect him to do anything versus Floyd? Couldn't really land on, he landed like 1 or 2 punches on Jake, but couldn't really do much with him. What's he going to try to do with Floyd Mayweather? Floyd's going to make him look silly in this exhibition, and it's going to look worse than what we saw with Jake because of, how small Floyd is. But Terence Crawford said something interesting there as well. He said, I've never seen Mike Tyson bite his gloves like that. And I think Terence Crawford is a pretty big historian of the sport. And I'm not saying he should know everything about it. I certainly don't. But Mike Tyson has indeed bit his gloves. And this is what Terence is talking about.
Wade Plemons argues that in an exhibition against Floyd Mayweather Jr., Mike Tyson's current limitations will be amplified, with the fight revealing more about his present physical condition than any real competitive advantage. He notes that social media clips and broadcast footage from previous events already highlight these struggles, showing that even legendary athletes are not immune to decline. Ultimately, Wade frames the upcoming bout as more of a spectacle than a serious contest, underlining Mayweather's probable dominance and the stark contrast between Tyson's former prime and his current capabilities.
Teddy Atlas has spoken about this with Tyson and his career.
Questions out there, my son told me, about the thumb biting. Okay, thumb biting, right? And we're not talking about the thumb biting with your nephews or with your children or, with that stuff. We're talking about Mike Tyson biting his thumb during the car. First of all, that's something that he did in his amateur day, he did in his pro days, and now, of course, he did it again. That's something that he has done. And he's, for people that follow Mike Tyson, his career, they've seen it before. People are saying, oh, and Tyson's smart, he's witty. He knows what to say. He knows the image. He knows the importance of having that image, how important. That's why he got all the money. It wasn't about what he had left at 58. It was what maybe he might have, and the image, the scary guy.
Mike Tyson is clearly beyond his prime, with age beginning to show in both his physique and stamina. Once a relentless force in the heavyweight division, he now bears the cumulative toll of decades of grueling training and intense fights. His muscles lack the explosive power they once had, reflexes aren't as sharp, and his endurance fades faster than before. Each punch demands more effort, and recovery between movements takes noticeably longer. Naturally, health and performance concerns arise when a fighter of his age steps back into the ring, even in exhibitions that require sudden bursts of energy.
They have a history of bad blood between the two. Well, more so on the part of Mike Tyson. He just simply does not like Floyd Mayweather. They went through some things. They used to be cool. They used to be friends. And Floyd Mayweather even fought on Mike Tyson's cards. But now they have a strained relationship, and now they're going to fight an exhibition bout. This was... I don't even know what to say about it.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates and behind-the-scenes action.